Bonjour à tous, welcome to French for a Day. This is the place where I like to celebrate our natural beauty and I like to share with you my French beauty secrets. I post a new video every Saturday. Today I'm going to create the old Hollywood makeup look, and this is going to be my French take on the old Hollywood makeup look, which is going to be a little bit more modern, a little bit easier to create, more effortless, quicker.
With you, everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling.
I've always been fascinated by the glamour of the old Hollywood makeup look, and I often like to recreate it, but make it a little bit more modern and give my take on the old Hollywood makeup look, because the classic old Hollywood makeup look, it is incredibly glamorous. However, it takes a long time to create this look. Everything is absolutely perfect in this look, and that's why today I thought that I'm going to do the French take on the old Hollywood makeup look. So it's going to be less perfect and it's going to be much easier to create. Also, it's not going to take that much time to create this makeup look. So let's go ahead and get started. I am going to take my hair back. I've already prepped my skin. The weather today is a little bit dark, and that's why I needed to turn on one more light. I've already prepped my skin in the morning, but my under eye area is quite dark, so I'm just going to add a little bit more moisturizer, because this is the place on my face where my skin is quite dry. So I'm just adding additional moisturizer, even though I applied my moisturizer in the morning. But I feel like I need a little bit more moisture. So about the old Hollywood makeup look, we have this very perfected skin. This is going to be the French take on the Hollywood makeup look, and that's why the skin is not going to be as perfect, but still I want the skin to be as beautiful as possible, and that's why make sure to moisturize and prep your skin really nice. Probably exfoliate your skin the night before creating this look, because it's definitely going to help with the makeup application. For foundation, I want to choose a foundation that has a glowy finish, has some skincare benefits. For me, this one is going to be the Numero 1 de Chanel foundation, because it has some light medium coverage, so I can customize the coverage as much as I want. It's not too light and it's not a full coverage foundation. I would not advise you to use full coverage foundation, because it always looks a little bit artificial, let's say, and it's more high maintenance, and overall I don't like full coverage foundations. So I'm going to go ahead and use one pump for the whole face. This foundation is quite moisturizing. I'm going to dot it here and there and spread with a brush. The whole idea here is to even out the skin tone. Please keep in mind that you don't need to use the same products as I do. Just use the products that you already have and have fun with the products that you already have in your makeup collection. Give them some love and just follow the whole process. Okay, so this is with the foundation on, and for concealer, I'm going to take a little bit of my Dior Backstage concealer. I still have a lot of the foundation left on the back of my hand. I'm just going to apply a little bit of the concealer, and I'm going to mix the concealer with the foundation. The Dior Backstage foundation has some higher coverage, so I'm just going to mix it with a brush, because I need to brighten the under eye area of my eyes. And this concealer, the Dior Backstage, is it's a professional concealer, so you can use it on the face, on the body, Also under the eyes, but if you use it under the eyes, make sure to use just the tiniest amount and mix it with a moisturizing foundation. Otherwise, it's not going to work and it's going to make the whole area too dry. So I'm going to use just a little bit and place it on the places that I want to brighten, right under my eye. And then pat with my finger into place. So you just need a little bit of brightening, and I'm not going to apply concealer here where I have some fine lines because okay, so I think this is enough for me. My skin still looks like skin, and I don't bother to conceal everything. With the Hollywood makeup look, the skin is usually going to be very perfected, and makeup artists are usually going to spend a lot of time to really pinpoint conceal every single blemish, every single spot, every single freckle to really make this perfect skin. But here we are doing a modern take on the Hollywood makeup look. So allow your skin to show through and don't try to conceal absolutely everything because it's going to be too time consuming, and at the same time, let your skin be a little bit more realistic, not completely photoshopped. Now I'm going to use a little bit of loose powder to set everything. And I'm using a damp beauty blender. I'm using a damp beauty blender because that's how I'm going to be able to push the product into the skin. I'm going to be able to get a more flawless effect on the skin to really erase the pores and create this even canvas that doesn't look powdery. Now we're moving on to eyes, and when I'm creating the old Hollywood makeup look, I'm usually going to choose either a gold color or I'm going to choose a rose gold. Now choose here depending on your skin tone and your preferences. I think this time I'm going to be using a yellow gold. One eyeshadow palette that I would recommend for this type of look is going to be Nude Dip by Tom Ford. This pale color here is going to be excellent for all over the eyelid. Then another eyeshadow palette that I really like is this one from Chanel. This is the Tweed number 4 eyeshadow palette. Well, this one is definitely more on the pricey side, so another option would be Tissé Révolu by Chanel. Again, a very beautiful palette, or you can just mix and match whatever you have in your collection. You can use a highlighter if you want to. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm actually going to use for my eyes a highlighter from Hermes. Once again, you don't have to use the same products that I'm using in this video. Apparently, you're most probably not going to have all of the products that I use in this video. So just use whatever makeup you have, because this look can be recreated with the makeup that you already have in your collection, because this makeup and all of the products that I'm using, they are not unique. So I like to pack the color all over my eyelid with my finger. Then after that, I'm taking a brush, taking a big brush to help with the blending and to place the color more precisely. But I'm using my fingers often because it makes the whole application much quicker. Next, I'm taking Chanel's Tweed number 4 eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take this shade here with the same brush that I just used. This one is from Refrain, it's number 33. I'm going to make sure to list the brushes in the description box. I'm going to be using this brush because it's flat, it's big, but you can use a smaller brush if you want to. This is just my preference. I'm going to take this color on my brush and I'm going to place this color. I'm going to find my brow bone and I'm going to place right above the socket. So I want to create the illusion that I have bigger socket. This is going to be very suitable for those of you who have hooded eyes as well. So place the color where you want your socket to be. I'm going to place it a little bit above the socket, just in the beginning of my brow bone, because this is going to create the illusion almost that I have bigger eyes. So I'm slowly going to place the color here, just going back and forth, because here I'm really sculpting my eye. This is the whole idea. creating the illusion that this space here is much bigger than it actually is. This is going to give me this kind of a vintage feel to the whole look. Next, I'm taking a smaller brush and I'm taking this color here. It's just a little bit deeper brown color. So I'm taking this color on my brush, taking the excess on the back of my hand. The colors that I'm using in the crease are not too shimmery. I just want to deepen the darkness here, and I'm going over the line that I just did. Okay, you can see now here clearly the line. And then I'm going to take the other side of the brush. This is just a clean brush, and I'm going to go ahead and blend this because I don't want to have this harsh line. I want just a little bit of sculpting, but not too much. Next, I'm taking a brown kohl eyeliner and I'm going to make a very thin line on my upper lash line. I'm going to make sure that the line is very thin. And I'm going to keep the line close to the lash line. Okay, so this is the result, and now I'm going to comb my eyelashes and I'm going to be back for the lashes. The lashes are going to be very important for this look. Now we have two options for the lashes. One option is going to be to apply a little bit of mascara and then some false eyelashes only on the outer part of the eye. This one is going to look beautiful. However, I'm going to keep this look French and I'm not going to use false lashes just because I feel more confident not using false lashes. I always feel a lot more freedom when I'm not using false lashes. So the other option is going to be to rely on your natural lashes and just apply plenty of mascara. I'm going to be using two different mascaras to create this look of big bold lashes. And I'm going to start with Guerlain mascara. This is the Noir G mascara. But basically you can use any mascara that you have. If you combine two different mascaras, this is a trick that I can share with you. So if one of the mascaras has a classic wand, like this one coat with a mascara with a classic wand, and after that wait for a minute and apply a second coat of mascara with a rubber wand of mascara, you are going to get very impactful lashes. So I'm going to go ahead and apply one coat of mascara, really focusing to separate the lashes as much as I can. Okay, so this is with one coat of mascara, and then moving on to the second coat of mascara, I'm going to be using a MAC mascara and just focus on the ends of the lashes to get this impact. Okay guys, next I'm going to take the deeper brown color and I'm using a small brush, taking the excess on the back of my hand, and I'm going to apply the color only on the outer part of my lower lash line. Next I'm going to use the highlighter that I used on my eyes. I'm going to place it on the high points of my cheeks. And I really like, when I'm creating this look, I really like to use the highlighter on my eyes, because then after that it's going to match beautifully with the face. And I usually like to apply the highlighter first before the blush, because after that, when I apply the blush, it's going to blend more seamlessly. I shared this trick in one of my previous videos and I explained why I prefer to apply the highlighter first. Next, moving on to blush, and I'm going to apply just a little bit now. And then after I apply the lipstick, I'm going to see exactly how much blush I need. But for now, I'm just going to apply a little bit. And then I'm moving on to lips. And of course, for lips, I'm going to be using a classic red lipstick. I'm going to be using one by Clé de Peau, which is called Legend of Rouge. And it's like a classic red color. You can use any red color that you have. First, I'm going to go straight from the bullet, and I have a little bit of lip balm because my lips are very dry. And now the classic Hollywood red lip is going to be very well shaped here. It's going to be very well shaped. The lips are going to be very well defined, and the cupid's bow is again going to be very well defined. There is going to be a little bit of highlighter on the cupid's bow, and also the makeup artists are going to use a little bit of concealer to make the lips pop a little bit more, but this is the French take on the Hollywood makeup look, so that's why I'm not going to apply concealer, because I don't want everything to be so perfect. And I'm not going to line the cupid's bow. I'm not going to make the lines very sharp and very precise, but I want them to be blurred. I want them to make them the French way, because this is going to be more effortless, and it also is not as high maintenance because I want to have fun as well. And I'm going to use a brush now. Okay, so I'm going to be taking the lipstick on a brush, and I want to shape my lips the way I want to. So you can probably notice that I'm smiling with closed mouth when I'm shaping my lips, because it helps to shape the lips a little bit better. So just smile while your mouth is closed. Okay, and now one last touch for the eyes. I'm going to take a small brush, take from the highlighter that I used on my eyes, and I want to apply on the lower inner corner of my eye just to bring some light. It's probably not going to be visible on camera, but in real life, it's going to catch the light in such a beautiful way. Okay, so make sure to try this trick because it catches the light so beautifully. But make sure to use a small brush here because you don't want the color. You want the color to be really close to the eye. And it makes a huge difference in real life, so be sure to try this one. I think that it looks beautiful. Okay guys, and last touch, I'm going to be using a little bit of the lipstick on my cheeks because it's going to bring a lot of freshness to the face. So I'm taking the lipstick and taking some of it on the back of my hand to make sure that I'm not applying too much. Now be careful with this trick. I'm doing this because I don't have a lot of powder specifically here on this part of my face. But if you already applied a lot of powder, if you applied a good amount of powder, then this trick is not going to work. It's only going to work if you don't have a lot of powder. Otherwise, if you applied a lot of powder, it's going to become patchy. So just use your regular blush. And this is the French take on the old Hollywood makeup look. It's a lot easier to create, and I would say that it would take you no more than 10 to 15 minutes to recreate the look. I think that it's very easy, very quick. I hope that you're going to try it, and I hope that I made you smile in this video. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Happy holidays, and I would like to take advantage to wish all of you good health, to you and your families, and make sure to enjoy this holiday season with the people that you love. I know how precious time is, and I feel truly honored when you choose to watch my videos. It means so much to me. I hope to see you in my next video. À bientôt!